Muy buenas a todos, gente, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a Stray Gods, bienvenidos a Intro y Mover. Muchas gracias por pasaros un día más, una tarde más, una noche más por este pequeñísimo rinconcito de YouTube. Aquí estamos con Grace, con nuestra nueva Calíope, en nuestro tercer día de los 7 que creo que teníamos para, bueno, resolver el asesinato de Calíope y ver qué pasa aquí antes de que me enjuicien a mí, me declaren culpable a mí. El tema de quién sospecho y demás no ha cambiado. Mi primera sospechosa sigue siendo Atenea, ya veremos. Y lo habíamos dejado en la opción de ir al relicario, que era donde nos mandaba Pan, que está Hécate por allí, que está ese hombre al que quiere que ayudemos, o ese ídolo al que quiere que ayudemos, con problemas de amores. Ya veremos qué se esconde ahí. Pan seguro que tiene algo ahí esperándonos. Y también al hablar con Medusa, por ver, bueno, qué info podemos sacar de Atenea respecto a ella, de si sabe algo de lo que pasó. Nada, muchas gracias por pasaros. Vámonos. Vámonos. Vale, vámonos. A ver qué tal Medusa.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you
Hey,
are.
Freddy.
Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
La idea de que te quedes en casa es protegerte, tú.
Freddy, I left you behind for a reason. Don't you realize how dangerous this could be?
Do you not realize how dangerous this could be?
Yeah, but I'm an idol. You're...
Una simple persona.
There are worse qualities in a mortal, I assure you.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Why are you really here, Pan? The truth this time.
I need to have some dastardly ulterior motive
Sí,
other than to be
por
of
supuesto que sí,
assistance.
Pan.
For shame, Grace.
God, how can you even stand him?
I simply thought there is no way Grace knows what she's getting into there.
And of course you came running to offer your services, right?
Grace can handle herself, it's true, but surely even you can see some advice from an idol might be worth a listen?
I suppose.
Vale. A ver, ¿puede realmente Medusa convertir a la gente en piedra? ¿Qué me aconsejas? ¿Es cierto que Medusa es una espía de Atenea? Vamos a empezar por lo básico.
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue, if it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
Por eso deberías quedarte en casa, Freddy.
Apollo said she's some kind of spy master for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs
Me parece la vida más feliz
Is
del
she
mundo, la
dangerous?
verdad.
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse, or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must.
Lo dicho, vaya vida más horrible, tú. Encima obligada a seguir las órdenes del que la convirtió en eso.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting
¿Ah, sí?
inside.
Te escucho, Grace.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Usar una distracción, buscar otra entrada, enfrentar al guardia. ¿Hay otra entrada? Por el tejado. Me gusta.
Did you really have to follow us up here? You grunted the entire climb.
Those were exertions. I am a hardy but delicate flower.
Huh. Just the kind of help we needed.
Neither of you are helping. I have to concentrate to pick this open.
Are you sure it's wise to go jumping in through a skylight, Grace? It's rather dramatic.
I happen to like drama.
She is not kidding. One time, Grace got the whole university evacuated because she...
I could have done this on my own without the commentary.
Yo quiero saber por qué hiciste el cuarto de la universidad.
The spectacle. And what's the fun?
Quiero saber cómo acaba esa historia.
And there we go.
¡Tada!
Coming?
Absolutely. This is the fun part.
Maybe let's split up and look around.
Sigo diciendo que no me gusta que esté Freddy, sobre todo aquí.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat.
Creo que es Angela... Oh, no, Angela o Anjali Bamani es la actriz, creo, ¿no?
Sacred bites. And then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right.
Me das un poco de mal rollo, Medusa.
Before you start the show, Pan said to say hello. That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's is a friend of Pan's.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Yes, you do. Now, look into me. Your body goes freely every time I see it tenders turning jelly. I see it renders. Can you say that once again? I missed it. You really want to sing, but your silly mouth won't do a thing. It's meant to work that way. I call it the preparation. Yes, I could make you stone, But then my dinner's blown. That's why I've got this other way. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey,
I'm just a temporary muse. Wait,
a temporary muse.
Eso soy.
not worth the price.
It's not something you can choose.
Not some exotic slide. I'm afraid only idols can look away from me.
Nice try.
Vamos a rebuscar un poco en tu pasado.
Made you like this.
Sí.
She was mad at me. So
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
A lo mejor tenía que haber usado el teléfono, no lo sé.
Listen, Medusa. She hides you in shame, but she uses you all the same.
Vamos a probar el lado niña buena.
Another way. If I was treated like you, I'd be a monster too.
That's kind to say, but you could never be a creature like me. You didn't kill
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know. You know, does that mean Athena knows?
Okay.
Polo podría ayudarte, tenemos mucho en común. Vamos a tirar por ahí.
You're not gonna watch. Finer grace, I'll taste.
Just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like
And I won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me. No, not the bloody charms.
You think you can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off? I'm betting you can't.
The lighter was my idea.
A ver.
Nice timing on the arrival, you two.
Ugh, this place is bigger than I thought. And creepy.
I was glad to have Freddy to protect me.
Solo
You
queremos
ready to
hablar.
talk?
Oh, fine, fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Sabes lo que le pasó a Calliope, ¿no?
Isn't it obvious? Tell us what you know about Calliope's death.
Sabes al menos que yo no fui.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I didn't touch her. I didn't even know she'd been attacked until I saw her flee. You
Vale. Y
did
que
not
Grace,
even
bueno,
know
que se miran
that
todos
much.
This is the
confundidos.
same reliquary where your friend is? The one
Epan
who
es
needs
donde
the
me
favor?
mandas.
That's pretty convenient.
El último sitio donde
She
estuvo
was
Calliope
at
antes
the
de morir,
reliquary
quizá.
the eve she died, but I had no part in the muse's death.
Vale. ¿Quién la atacó? Bueno, entiendo que seguías a Calliope por orden de Atenea, ¿no?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been
Hombre, eso en parte no tendría sentido, ¿verdad?
from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope.
Ya, claro. A los
When
que
I
no puedes tener
realized she was
controlados en el
headed to the
mismo
reliquary
edificio.
that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Vale, no dice que Atenea específicamente le pidiera esa noche que la siguiera, sino que la siguió por la orden de tener controlados a los que estaban fuera del Olimpo. Porque decía que no tenía mucho sentido que si es Atenea la culpable, ¿por qué matarla sabiendo que, bueno, hay alguien encima que, bueno, no que te pueda culpar ni que te pueda delatar, porque teóricamente está a tus órdenes, básicamente. Pero vale. ¿Sabes qué hacía allí en el relicario?
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
O sea, alguien la atacó allí.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
Uh-huh.
And you wonder why I said nothing to anyone. After all, who would believe ugly, monstrous Medusa?
No le dijiste nada a Atenea, entonces.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
So Athena knows Calliope was attacked there?
Yes, no. If she does, surely not by whom. I am but guessing, however. Lady Athena tells me oh so very
Pues
little.
sabe que si la atacaron allí yo no pude ser. Y aún así me quería como, ¿no? Para quitar de en medio todo el problema, entiendo. Bueno, o más bien para quitar a Calliope de en medio, ¿no? Si me matan a mí y no tiene a dónde ir, adiós, legado de Calliope.
You said Calliope was attacked. Who could have done it?
I thought it might have been Asterion. I saw the great beast chasing her, as I was.
Pants friend?
Oh, that seems rather
sí.
unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
It was not him, alas. He was as confused as I, and not a drop of the muse's blood on him. Yet I realized this too late.
So what happened in the reliquary?
I never entered, so I do not know.
Claro, si Asterion no fue, solo queda Hécate. No sé cuántos más hay en el relicario, ¿no? ¿Quién más vive allí o está allí?
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right.
Yo
And
me la
not at
creo.
all trying to cover your own ass.
And why would she?
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion.
Hombre, llegado el
Show
momento,
mercy.
igual no me queda otra, pero por ahora...
I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
¿Ya habías hecho esto antes?
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
I...
Medusa, what happened to Artemis?
She
¿Seguro?
left? I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Vale.
Freddy, may I just say what a delight your resourcefulness has proven.
And you're not completely awful, I guess.
O sea, al final vais a ser amiguitos.
Pondering the big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
I don't think I can. Not without going to
Hay
the
que ir
reliquary
allí
to
y
make
ver qué
sure.
pasa, claro.
What happens if we go there and it checks out?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Depende de lo que diga, Kate.
Everything okay over there, Mr. Goat Man?
Oh, yes. Just thinking of the war. How it was at the very end. Some of us argued we should leave Medusa behind. That she didn't deserve the safety we'd find in the New World.
She didn't ask to become what she is.
Exacto.
We idols
es
were
culpa de
petty
ella.
and cruel. We lorded over mortals because we could. We didn't learn our lesson until the war. By then it was too late, wasn't it? Certainly for Medusa. Such thoughts run contrary to my bon vivant spirit, do they not? Come to me once you've gone to the reliquary, Grace. I look forward to your visit.
Vamos para allá, a ver si podemos ayudar a Asterión. Y sobre todo quiero hablar con Hécate. ¿Es un contenedor? ¿Es un contenedor? Ok. O sea, la entrada, vamos, el portal.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Ya digo que no me gusta que venga.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these idols, they mean business.
Do not start dissing D&D. There was literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic. Plus, my initiative is ace.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of,
El mejor
how
tipo de
much do
gente.
you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Vale, cuéntame cosas sobre Hécate.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
A mí me suena, pero
Let's see.
no,
Well, she was the
no
goddess
tengo
of
detalles.
witchcraft, the really dark kind. Oh. But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
An angle for you, maybe. Books are your thing.
She says, knowing full well she's the smartest person I've ever met.
If I'm so smart, how am I in this predicament?
Bueno,
It's not a predicament, Grace. It's an adventure.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
lo del laberinto sí me suena, sí.
Pan did not mention that.
Why
Tiene
am I not
problemas de amores.
surprised?
Creo.
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Le cantaré una canción de
Maybe he
amor a
needs to
un
stop eating all
minotauro,
his
¿por qué no?
girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Creo que sí. Ya, también es verdad que aquí había un montón de reliquias que probablemente fueran útiles, pero en verdad creo que sí que voy a hacerle el favor.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay, I hope you're
Se supone que
right.
ya erais amiguitos.
Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
No de alguien, de un minotauro, que es peor. Hola. Wow. Hola.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
No nos recibe muy bien, no. Claro, estaba pensando, quizá Calíope vino aquí por eso, por alguna reliquia. ¿No? Quizá. Ella no tenía nada, ni nos dio nada en ningún momento, ¿no? Porque igual, no lo sé. Hubo alguna reliquia y... Que de ahí venía el rollo de que por qué estaba su apartamento todo rebuscado, que era Perséfone, ¿no? La que vaya a rebuscar. A lo mejor. No lo sé. Vale, no soy una mortal. No soy una Yo no soy una mortal. ¿Y mi compañera viene conmigo? Supongo que colará.
But I'm not mortal. Wow, does that sound weird coming out of
Suena
my
raro
mouth?
cuando lo digo, ¿no?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Vale.
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows
Sabe más de
about the
vosotros que
idols.
yo.
We have been revealed. We are undone!
Aquí mi amiga Hécate es un poco
not
drama
I'm
queen,
done.
¿no?
I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not going to tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of
Tiene buena pinta, la
Alexandria,
verdad.
which, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
¿Cómo te quedas, Hécate?
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Muy bien. Empecemos de nuevo.
Maybe we should start over. My name's Grace. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
Pues que reescriban el destino.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins
Se
Grace's
une a la banda de
band.
Grace.
They become friends. Months later, there is an
Okay.
automobile accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Alguien adelantó
oh,
todo
you're
eso.
saying the books are wrong.
Vale. O sea, que ella sí estaba haciendo a lo mejor un acercamiento más suave a su futuro. Bueno, no sé si lo hacía sabiendo lo que iba a pasar. Quizá ella vio también ese libro aquí, no lo sé. Pero no, está claro que alguien adelantó todo eso.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
No, no,
I
ya te
don't
digo yo que es
know what to
bastante
tell you.
posible.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Vale, vamos a tomarnos un té. Me extraña que tú no sepas esto, pero
Curious.
ok.
It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
Por alguien
It
muy
is,
poderoso, sí.
But I
¿no?
must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
No tengo años.
Years? I don't have years.
Tengo lo que viene
That
siendo
is unfortunate.
pocos días.
If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Vale, no puedes hacerlo más rápido.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moy what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
¿Atenea entra en esa
Does
categoría?
not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Vale.
Is there some way you can help me that doesn't take years? Like a spell or something?
You know not of what you speak. The most powerful magics are long beyond my grasp.
What about the relics? Maybe one of them could...
No. You do not have permission from Athena for such access.
But your timeline is all messed up. How do you know this isn't...
My agreement with Athena is clear. Now is the time when you leave.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
It is written.
I'm
También estaba
guessing she
escrito
doesn't
lo
talk to
otro.
people much.
I don't know. Hecate seems super nice.
And super unhelpful.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Tendría que haberle preguntado por Asterión, supongo. Si hablo con Atenea, podríamos colarnos. Hora de usar mis poderes.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, vaya, creo que viene
He's still here.
nuestro colega con problemas amorosos.
That's a long way,
Es
isn't it?
súper cute. El Asterión es súper mono.
Did Pan send you?
Sí,
Please tell me Pan sent you.
sí, vengo a ayudar,
I
vengo a
need your
ayudar.
help so bad.
Tú eres esa bestia aterradora de la que todo el mundo habla, no parece, ¿no? Vale... Sí, me envió Pan.
Yes, Pan did send me. Technically.
I'm so glad you're here. If you help me, I promise I can help you too. I really can. It
Lo que no
has
sé si
to
yo
be
puedo
you.
ayudarte a ti.
I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please
Kate no será-
help me tell her.
Hécate, ¿verdad? O... ¿Verdad? ¿Kate es Hécate?
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... she's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good.
A ver, pueden hacer buena
Like, she's
pareja.
so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try.
Me apunto,
Oh, won't you help me?
me apunto. Vale, ¿por qué no solo hablas con ella?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a
Matar a
cat
su
or
gato.
talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Me mola el Minotauro. Pobre gato, por cierto. Va a ser complicado, ¿eh? Es mejorar o superar que te hayas cargado a la mascota de la chica que te gusta, pero aquí estoy para ayudar. ¿En serio que tú eres el Minotauro ese aterrador?
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and
Sí,
ate
que has
people?
evolucionado.
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Me está molando mucho esto del Asterión.
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Tiene que tener un
Well,
nombre
she
allí,
had to
claro.
make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity. And I
Sí, me parece buena,
I thought she
¿no?
should give it a
Le
proper
pega,
name.
¿no?
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful.
Cosas del corazón de
All
esas.
I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know?
Oye, a todos nos vendría bien la
please
ayudita
say
de
you'll
una
help me.
Grace de vez en cuando en estas cosas, ¿no? Esto no sé si se le quiero preguntar. Vale.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
Estamos
You heard
ayudándole a
what Pan
presentarse
said.
mejor.
You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do.
Claro,
You can only make them say
claro.
what's in their heart.
Solo le ayudamos a que se exprese.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
La pregunta del millón. ¿Y si te dice que no, qué pasa? ¿Lo superarás? ¿Lo aguantarás? ¿Todo bien?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate.
O sea, vale, al menos ya está mentalizado con que el no ya lo tiene. Eso está bien.
I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
Me parece un planazo, la verdad. Suena bien.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower.
Ah, tú puedes contarme algo de Calliope cuando viene por
She
aquí.
never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask, but I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
Pues vámonos a
If I do
cantar.
this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even
A ver,
stand
¿qué pasa aquí?
it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddie?
Prepárate, Kate, que vienen.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that. Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you in rapture.
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly.
No, sí.
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
I cannot hide from my reality. I can't help but think it's best that you forget me. I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy.
No me da esa impresión.
To resent me. I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do.
A ver, Freddy. Venga, que para algo has venido, va.
You gotta step in.
Me?
qualified as I am. Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. Now he cannot undo, it's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm
Me gusta la voz de Freddy, ¿eh? Hay muy buenas voces aquí cantando, ¿eh? Sí, señor. Para no ser cantantes, quiero decir.
always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all. And yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego always seemed apropos. Yet where has this led me?
Maybe one step across the line will weave its own spell in given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend? Yes! Just decide.
Hécate tiene que decidir, tío.
I cannot do this, Asterion. The pain you feel now is nothing compared to what would come.
But the pain I feel now, Kate, it's killing me.
I can take it away. You need only say the word.
Es como lo de Afrodita, tiene que decidirlo
I
ella.
have to do this, Grace. I want this.
I call on the heralds of an ancient darkness to guide this sweet creature off this treacherous road. In all of creation, love is most leaden. I beg of the cosmos to lighten his load. For he may love, but will not be in love. For he may Your love was never a lie. It is simply no longer true.
Supongo que lo bonito sería la historia de amor, pero
And I
prefiero
know
que elija ella.
in my heart, I am rescuing you. The arrow of Eros I forced to undo. I put a spell on you.
No es lo más bonito, pero tiene que elegir ella, ¿no? Decidir ella.
It worked. I don't love you anymore. Well, no offense, Kate. I still like you and all, but...
Once a month I shall place a glamour so that mortals will see you simply as a man.
Qué guay.
You may go out into their realm and look
Oye,
for the
muy
love
bien,
you
tú.
so desire.
I am... Thank you, Kate. It's not what I wanted, but it's more than I deserve.
If I had known you felt so, dear friend, I would have offered it long ago. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Bueno, ¿sabías que esto iba a pasar? ¿Lo viste en tu librito?
Didn't you know this was gonna happen ahead of time?
Yes, but it was also written that I would be surprised by Asterian's revelation.
Vale.
So I was. Those are the rules.
That is seriously weird.
It was also... what is the word? Fun? Rarely does revelry find its way into the reliquary.
Vale. ¿Creéis que tú decides aquí? O sea, realmente si tú eliges que acaben como historia de amor, acaban como historia de amor y cambiará algo, no sé. Ya lo miraré cuando acabe el juego. Vale. ¿Me ayudarás ahora?
So, about that help I needed?
I assume you haven't gained permission from Athena in the short time you were away.
No.
Then I fear my answer is unchanged. I am oath-sworn and must obey. Come, Asterion, there is much to be done. I will need my pens, a sample of blood, and you will need to dig up my cat.
Okay.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Sí, sí. Ahí estaremos. Bueno, eso no ha ido terriblemente mal.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, she made you fall out of love with her. Isn't that weird?
Oh, no. This is so much better. I just couldn't remember where I buried the cat. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
Tendría permiso
We
para
heard
entrar,
part
o-
of the story from Medusa. She saw Calliope fleeing from the reliquary, bleeding.
And when Medusa ran after her, that's when she ran into you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I was also chasing after Calliope.
Vale, entró sin
She'd
permiso a
broken in.
qué? A recoger algo,
Why she
entonces,
did?
a robar algo.
Hecate can't figure out. She didn't touch anything or take anything, but somebody attacked her when she was here.
No tocó ni se llevó nada. ¿Dejaría algo entonces? O bueno, simplemente iba a reunirse con alguien. ¿No? Con quien se reunió es con quien la atacó. Ya, ¿cómo sabes que no se llevó nada? Podía ser algo pequeñito, ¿no?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
¿No viste con quién se
Athena got
reunió?
involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't
Ya, a lo
find
mejor
it
venía eso, a
before.
buscar algo, no a
that
reunirse con
I'm
él.
not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Vale. Medusa no puede ser, obviamente. Bueno,
Couldn't Medusa have
Se
been the
cruzó
one who
contigo,
attacked
¿no?
Calliope?
I thought maybe because she was chasing Calliope too. Well, why would she do that? But now I don't know. Medusa never got into the reliquary. I sure never let her in.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If
claro,
Medusa
la
had
habías
been
visto
there,
salir de
I would have
dentro.
seen her.
Claro. Vale. Atenea sabe lo que pasó aquí, entonces.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
No sé. Ya sabéis que sigo todo el rato pensando que puede ser Atenea, pero... ¿Por qué vendría aquí si... no? Si ella fue la que la atacó aquí. No me pega, ¿no? No sé. ¿Quién más pudo atacarla, sabes?
If it
¿Crees?
wasn't
¿Hay alguien?
Medusa, who else could have attacked Calliope here? Who
O
had
sea, Kate,
access?
tú y quién más.
It was just me and Kate. I didn't see anyone that night other than Medusa.
How did Calliope get inside?
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Until the alarms went off, though, we didn't even know anyone was here.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms?
Define alarmas, sí.
Cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched.
Pero no entrar y salir.
That's how Kate knows nothing was touched or stolen. We just don't know what did happen. Yet.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
Se vino a nuestro mundo antes de que lo
no.
consiguiera, ¿no?
If I'd have caught her,
Claro.
I'd have brought her back and Kate
Se
would have
salió
gotten answers out of her.
por el contenedor y fue a
After
nuestra
I ran
casa.
into Medusa, Calliope was long gone. Only thing I found was Pan's key.
You mean this key? The one Pan gave me?
Yeah. Well, Calliope must have dropped it. I sent it back to Pan.
Vale. Pan tuvo que dársela a Calliope para venir. ¿No, Pan?
How could Calliope have gotten Pan's key?
The same way you did,
Se la
I guess.
daría, claro.
Pan must have given it to her.
Haría un trato con él.
There's only a few keys to get into the reliquary. Athena doesn't want the idols to come here much.
And Pan has one. That's odd.
Yeah, so, I made it for him a while back. Different favour.
Then Medusa's story checks out. She was here, yeah, but she was never in the reliquary.
And Pan's name popped up. He sent you here, Grace, to do some favor, yet he had to know Calliope came here that night.
Which he failed to mention, for
A lo
some
mejor en
reason.
su retorcida manera nos está
For some
ayudando.
reason.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay
Hay que
there,
hablar con
friendo?
Pan.
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Pan.
If he knows, why didn't he tell me?
No lo sé.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go to
Quizá
Pan.
hizo lo mismo que
confront him.
conmigo. Insinuarme el que
What an adventure.
me hiciera con alguna
Sorry?
reliquia o algo.
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
No. Que le diera la llave a Calliope. Calliope vendría por... No lo sé.
Pan,
A ver qué dice.
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
Corta el rollo.
I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Sí, pero más dudas sobre ti.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh? Did I?
Sí, no tengo
Come on,
dudas de eso.
Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where
Y
Calliope
donde
was
tú la
attacked.
enviaste, ¿no?
You gave her the key. The same one you gave me. What's the angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious, Pan.
The truth? The truth is Calliope asked me for the key that night, no questions asked. Why would I
No te
refuse
dijo
her?
para qué.
The truth is also that I have no idea what happened to her there. I wanted you to discover that on your own. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
Sí, la verdad es que sí. La verdad es que sí.
I probably shouldn't, yet somehow I still do.
Then you are unlike the other idols, Grace, for they have all cast aspersions my way for as long as I've existed. And what have I done? Beyond the occasional prank or honest betrayal. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
No, no voy a vivir mis últimas horas a tope.
Before I die?
No van por ahí los tiros.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times. And it always ends the same way.
Pues esta vez no va a ser así.
What's the point of even getting to know me then? Right?
Voy a hablar con Apolo.
Grace.
Empiezo a no fiarme de nadie ya, ¿eh? No centrarme tanto en Atenea.
Did you
No
find
sé.
Medusa after all?
No sé.
Been on my mind ever since you told me about her.
I did, and it was fine. I told you it would be. Okay, it almost wasn't fine, but it worked out.
Nadie se comió a
Nobody
nadie.
got
Vamos a
hurt.
dejarlo ahí.
I see. Perhaps you'd best tell me what happened then. That sounds like quite the harrowing experience. One that could have gone
Bueno, pero no lo
very
hizo.
poorly indeed.
It could have, sure, but it didn't.
This time. Still, you learned a great deal.
It cleared Medusa, but Pan, not so much. Just the opposite.
Have you confronted him about it?
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
I've never thought of Pan as a liar so much as a manipulator. Still, he would do anything to protect himself. I'll have to give this some thought. Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
No, that's okay. I'll see you later, Apollo.
Vámonos a casa. No sé cuál va a ser el siguiente paso, la verdad. Hermes.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Poco raro, sí.
Will there be an idol here every time I come home? Just walking into my apartment, uninvited?
Oh, I was invited. Freddie said I could stay. I haven't touched anything, I swear.
Not really my point.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get
Tiene
it
pinta que es de
eventually.
esas, sí.
She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Nunca, seguro.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You mentioned the
No
old
sé.
Hermes a
Estoy
lot.
dudando mucho de
You knew him?
muchas cosas.
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Aw. Well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Bien dicho, ¿no?
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Que querrá hablar con nosotros.
Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Tú dirás.
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Supongo que no me queda otra, ¿no?
Thanks, I guess.
A ver, ¿qué quiere Atenea? Se habrá enterado, ¿no? De todo lo que estamos preguntando por todas partes. No es que hayamos descubierto nada súper claro, yo creo. Vale, me deja elegir otro atributo. Vale, pues... encantadora.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Entonces yo no puedo ser la que la mató.
Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash?
Bastante.
It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
¿A dónde los llevó eso? ¿También te importa Medusa? Uf. Esto sería ir a tope, ¿no? Uf.
Like you care about Medusa? She lives like that because you cursed her. Have you even tried to undo it?
Es verdad eso de que no puedes quitársela, no me lo creo.
Because she's useful like this, and that's where your caring ends.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes
Sí, entiendo que alguien tiene que estar al control y que tienes muchas responsabilidades. Pero, por ejemplo, en el caso de lo de Medusa, me parecería bien que hicieras eso, que Medusa estuviera a tu cargo, pero porque ella quiere, no porque tú lo decidiste.
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid
¿Y
that
qué ganas
fate,
acusándome a mí sabiendo que yo
even
no
if it
puedo ser
appears
culpable?
unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the
De
time
que
to
soy
bring them up.
inocente, por ejemplo, y lo sabes.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it
Aparte de la
matter?
de
You
pan.
gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
No, no te voy a vender a pan, no.
The same person gave it to me who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Again, if you wish.
¿Por qué la
What
mantienes
of
así?
her?
Was I right? That you haven't even tried to undo the curse that you inflicted on her?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it.
¿Me quieres decir que entre las reliquias de Hécate o el conocimiento de Hécate no hay
As
manera?
prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have
¿Mover
me
un dedo
do
para intentar
exactly?
ayudarla? ¿Intentarlo al menos?
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with.
Sí, buena descripción.
Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
No, yo no lo creo.
We've all
Bueno, sí que es un
killed, my
asesino,
dear.
puede serlo,
I was
claro.
once a warrior
Pero no de
queen,
Calliope.
feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To
No.
Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then?
No estaría
Seems
mal.
like a good way to solve
No
all
estaría
this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an
No me
enterprising
conocía.
mortal.
Pero bueno, eso no lo sabe, claro.
Knew.
Me conocía de una
Perhaps
noche.
the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Me fastidia porque era mi principal sospechosa, pero no lo tengo claro. No sé quién puede ser.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
No sé. A ver, en verdad Hermes la podría llevar automáticamente al
I can't say
relicario.
I'm surprised.
No sé.
Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Sí, en verdad es la que está al mando y, bueno, entiendo, ¿no? Que es la única que parece que está al mando.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
¿Por qué? Creo que sé por qué. Voy a hacerme la chulita porque no sé por qué.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
¿Cómo vamos a poder
As
saber
usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan.
Entiendo que, bueno, yo sigo pensando que fue a buscar algo, ¿no?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true.
Define no del todo. ¿Se puede acelerar?
Entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her,
¿Su apartamento?
you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is...
Hombre, allí no puedo tocar. Bueno, las reliquias no puedo tocarlas. El lugar puedo mirar a ver, ¿no? También es verdad que lo de que no se llevaron nada, no dejaron nada, no tocaron nada, es lo que dice Hécate. O lo que le dijo Hécate a Asterión, no sé.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time.
Igual es una forma
than we
también de forzar que te vengan estos
There's
recuerdos,
always
¿no?
running,
La presión.
right? Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous. It's just me. Okay, then.
Let's say I do this.
No puedo tocar
What
las
am I hoping
reliquias,
to find?
entonces, ¿qué?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
De nuevo, buena
I
frase,
can
Apolo.
really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical
Como
step.
que no, ¿no?
For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Tenía la llave.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Y Apolo
Any
quiere
idea
venir.
how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Y Apolo quiere venir. Creía que no se podía
I
ir.
can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate.
Vale.
But I won't be far. If anything goes wrong, I will come running. But even so, Grace, please be careful.
Es que dudo, tío. Mira que he tenido el momento ese de pensar, venga, un romance entre estos dos y tal. Y lo estoy dudando, ¿eh?
You know me. I'm always careful.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Pero él mismo ha dicho que si entra en el
Be
relicario,
safe. Both of you.
Hécate lo sabría, ¿no? No sé. Vale, Freddy distrae a Hécate, decirle la verdad a Hécate, escabullirse por la puerta de atrás, pone ahí. ¿Qué hacemos, tío? Me gustaría decirle la verdad a Hécate, la verdad. Probar. Pero igual lo he hecho todo a perder. Quiero decirle la verdad a Hécate, tío. Solo quiero pasear por ahí y ver si me viene un recuerdo. Pero que no le importe, no sé.
So that is now.
Aparte, qué tontería. Si es que lo tiene que saber, claro. Se me olvidaba.
It is written that you would come.
Está escrito, claro.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
Lo mismo, si es que ella sabía que iba a venir Calliope. Bueno, es que lo sabía todo, claro. Bueno. No, espera, acabas de decir... Es que no sé cada cuánto cambia esto, claro. Porque se supone que Calliope no tenía que morir como murió, ¿no? Tenía lo del accidente de coche, entraba en nuestra banda, pero al mismo tiempo estaba escrito que iba a venir aquí, iba a colarse en el relicario de todas formas. El libro se equivocó otra vez.
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you
No
make it out to
parece,
be.
sí, no parece lo más fiable del
The course it lays
mundo.
out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
No sé. Si te lo pido, por favor. Tiene que ver con Atenea, no quieres saber la verdad, ¿no éramos amigas?
I just thought that after last time, we'd become friends.
And you believe that I should place friendship above my integrity and my sworn duty?
Well, when you put it that way.
I understand the nature of a favor. I am simply afraid my purpose here is not so easily cast aside. Not for anyone.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol.
Cada vez menos,
I don't know
pero
that
sí.
she's not a suspect. Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
You will regret this. That is also written.
Vale, gracias.
Yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some
Vale,
dangerous.
solo me muevo por
Good.
ahí y que me venga la inspiración. El recuerdo y lo que toque. Ok.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now? Of all the times to not have Freddie around, she'd love this. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
¿Habrá algo que nos recuerde a
Calliope
Calliope?
must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Vale. Iba buscando una cosa, encontrarse con alguien, ¿qué? Qué bonito.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Ey, es el tridente de Poseidón, ¿no? Huevo, entiendo que es el instrumento lo que podría hacer saltar, ¿no? A ver.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Vale, no sé si va a hacer... Pensé que a lo mejor haría un... Voy a dejar el instrumento para el final. Bueno, el pergamino igual también. A ver.
I don't even know what language that is.
Vale, es que quiero ver más o menos que si tiene algún diálogo para ciertas cosas.
Is this an armory too? Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Rama de olivo.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
La máscara sí que da mal rollo.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
No, siempre izquierda, ¿no? Un lado y todo el rato.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
A ver, el instrumento. El espejo.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
A ver, el espejo.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here.
¿Qué es ese espejo?
And she... Uh-oh.
Son como... ¿Una representación de las tres musas? ¿Puede ser?
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Una serpiente... sí, son las tres musas, ¿no? Un collar es como el que tenía Calliope.
Okay, then.
Creo. No estoy seguro. Pero yo me largaría de aquí, sí. ¿Esto fue la que la atacó?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
No, la de la izquierda no tiene un collar como el que llevaba Calliope, no estoy seguro. Igual estaría bien gritar a Hécate o algo. Freddy.
Grace?
Freddy, hay que correr. Vamos, rápido.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Aparte, ¿cómo leches has entrado aquí? Hécate no te ha podido dejar entrar. No, 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 no.
No, I won't let you.
No.
Freddy! God, Freddy.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution.
Miré un espejo.
How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
¿Alguien se preocupa por Freddy, por favor?
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
Se suponía que no tenías que dejarla entrar.
Defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted.
Y atacar a Freddy es un castigo para mí, supongo.
Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Apollo, there has to be something we can do.
Grace.
¿En
so
serio,
sorry.
tío?
No, it's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
No lo recuerdo bien, tío. No recuerdo bien si la imagen que tengo yo de Calíope, de ese colgante que llevaba como con algo negro, es ese que me pareció ver en las Furias. Igual, ¿no? Porque eso, parecía como que una tenía un colgante negro, otra una serpiente y otra un colgante sin más. O otro, bueno. Esto es como lo de las musas que nos contó Apolo, ¿no? Ni masculino ni femenino. Oh, no sé. Se supone que las Moiras... No lo sé. Vale. Nada, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Momento bajón total, ya lo sé. Me vais a matar por dejarlo por aquí. Pero mañana seguimos yendo a nuestro apartamento y... Pues eso, no pensaba un romance ni mucho menos con Freddy, pero me fastidia. Tú ya, bueno, lo de siempre en estos juegos, ¿no? Siempre, en todos los juegos de toma de decisiones, lo de que no venga nadie conmigo porque va a acabar palmando. Y bueno, aquí estamos. Muchas gracias por pasaros, sed buenos, mañana seguimos. Nos vemos por los vídeos.